Okay, so let's dive right in. The world of HR and L&D, well, it's always moving, isn't it? The ground is constantly shifting. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. So the real question is how you, as a professional, keep evolving. Today, we're going to break down a framework built for exactly that. It's called MASER's Annual Strategic Membership for Evolution and Renewal, or for short, MASER.
And that brings us to a pretty direct question. I want you to just take a second and really think about this. Is your career in HR actually built for the future? I'm not just talking about the next quarter, but for the next 5, even 10 years of massive transformation. It's a huge question, and it's one we all have to ask ourselves.
You know, to even begin to answer that, we first have to get real about the world we're working in. We have to acknowledge the new professional reality, because the landscape is changing fast.
So let's break down what that actually means. First up, our skills just become outdated way faster than they used to. Second, the expectations on us are rising. The C-suite isn't just looking for HR to manage payroll anymore. They expect a true strategic partner. And third, and this is a big one, in a really crowded job market, it's the visible, credible credentials that really move the needle on your career. It's not just about what you know, it's about being able to prove it.
Okay, so faced with all that, what do? What's the game plan? Well, that's where the MASER framework comes into play. And I want to be clear, this isn't just another certification you can get. It's a whole structured system designed for your ongoing professional evolution.
Let's get a really clear definition on the screen here. MASER is a structured, annual professional advancement system. Now, those words annual and system are key. This is all about getting into a rhythm of renewal year after year. It's built to help you adapt and thrive not just through a single change, but through constant, continuous transformation.
Now here's the really smart part. The framework isn't a one-size-fits-all deal. It actually operates at 2 different levels because, let's be honest, we all have different career ambitions, right? So there are specific pathways depending on what your goals are.
All right, let's start with the first pathway. This is called the professional plan. Think of this as the foundation. It's for that dedicated professional who is absolutely committed to staying sharp, to staying current, and being strategically aligned with where the business is going.
So what do you actually get with this plan? Well, it's pretty comprehensive. First, there's an annual theme course certification. For example, for 2026, it's all about AI tools in HR. You also get exclusive access to an HR Tech Showcase series, a personal career strategy review session, and bi-weekly learning drips to keep you on the cutting edge. Plus, and this is crucial, you get to select one advanced HR or L&D tech certification. And the whole thing is documented with an annual transcript and a digital badge.
And when we say advanced tech certification, we're not talking about something abstract. Take a look at this. You can actually choose from 8 market-leading options, like becoming a certified HRMS administrator. So this is about getting hands-on, marketable skills with the actual tools that companies are using right now. It's incredibly practical.
Okay, so what's the investment for this whole professional plan package? It's 12,000 rupees for the year. And it's also worth pointing out that there's a special reduced rate if you're a MER alum.
Now, building on that solid foundation, we have the second level, the Change Leader Pathway. And this is a real step up. This is designed for professionals who don't just want to participate in change, they want to be the ones leading and driving the transformation in their companies.
This quote on the screen, it really says it all, doesn't it? This is about shifting your mindset. It's about moving from managing processes to actually architecting the future of work. This pathway is for those folks who see disruption coming and say, I'm going to be the one to guide my company through it.
So what's the secret sauce here? What's the real game changer in the Change Leader Plan? It's this, the MEHR certification in HR and L&D digital transformation. This is what truly separates a manager from a strategic leader. It's not just about learning a new tool. It's about getting a high-level, strategic understanding of the entire digital landscape, from data analytics to automation, and knowing how to weave it all together to drive real, powerful change in your organization. This is your toolkit for becoming a true architect of transformation.
And of course, you can't lead a big transformation without a playbook, right? That's where design thinking comes in. Another key piece of this is the certification in design thinking. You can see the process here. It starts with empathy, really understanding your people's needs, and moves all the way through to ideation and testing. It's a structured way to build the leadership skills you need to navigate all this change effectively.
And on top of everything in the professional plan, The Change Leader pathway comes with some really exclusive benefits. We're talking about a deep dive strategic discussion with a top HR career coach, public recognition at the annual conference as a MEMHAR HR Change Leader, and even reduced prices on other high-level certifications. This is about elevating both your skills and your profile.
So, the annual investment for the Change Leader Plan is 25,000 rupees. And just like before, there is special pricing available for alumni.